This is question number 20 on the June 2014 non-calculator paper. Now this question, there's a lot of information here, and you need to go through the whole question and think about what they're asking before you actually start attempting it and thinking about what maths you need to do. Steve has a photo and a rectangular piece of card. He's got the photo, there's the rectangular piece of card, and they've given you the dimensions, and it tells you the dimensions of the photo, tells you the dimensions of the card. Steve cuts the card along the dotted line shown, so there's a dotted line there in the diagram below, and then it says Steve throws away the piece of card that is 15 centimeters by X. So he gets rid of that piece of card. The piece of card that's left is mathematically similar to the photograph. Similar, we're talking about proportional shapes. They need us to work out the value of X. So what I need to do, therefore, is to think about the original shape and think about similarity. Now, because he's going to cut it off over here, right, the length of the photo and the length of the card now, they're not in proportion, right? This is the bit that needs to be. But the width of the photograph and the width of the card, they're in proportion. So I need to think about the multiplier that gets me from 10 to 15. Okay? So to do that, I need to do 15 divided by 10. Now I should know that that's going to be 1.5. So that's my multiplier. Okay? 16 to wherever I'm going to cut the card. Now, if I cut the card here, and I say that is how it's going to be, that distance there is going to be similar to 16. So I need to find my multiplier that's going to take me from 16 to there. I've worked it out already. It's 1.5. So the new width, or the width of the similar card length, is going to be 16 times 1.5. Now how do you do that? 16 times 1 is 16. Add on to that 16 times 0.5, or 16 times a half, or in other words, a half of 16, which is 8. So that means that that's going to be 24. If I come to the card that they've given us, and they said you're going to cut off a bit that's length X, this bit here is going to be 24 centimeters. The whole length is 30. That was in the original part of the question. So to work out X, I need to do 30 take away 24, which is 6. And that's what I need to put in my answer space. At the bottom, I'm going to put 6 centimeters. Okay? It's a straightforward question if you understand similar shapes, if you understand proportion, and you are able to go through this, right? What is very important is that you work out your multiplier, and you understand by reading the whole question exactly what they need to do. Working out the multiplier, it's 15 divided by 10, and that gives you 1.5. And that multiplier needs to be the same between the length and the length of the card, if those shapes are mathematically similar. We've done the maths here, we've worked it out, and then we thought about how much they need to get rid of, what this length X is. If the whole distance is 30, as they told us there, then this distance X must be 30 take away 24, which is 6, and that's how we got our answer. Review this, make sure you understand it, and make sure you can do the whole thing, and maybe get it correct. Okay?